great teammate, a very vocal leader certainly. He talked about how important that is for
players do the policing. Coach sets a standard, but players individually call out other players, whether it be timeout, whether it be halftime, whether it be pulling guys to the side, in practice. When you have that going on, you see multiple guys doing that, that's when you know you have a good team.
Don't you need a player like this of Chandler's caliber and character, Greg, to make that kind of a teamwork, have that feel in the locker room, that leadership role that everybody believes in and respects?
No doubt about it, Kevin. And that weighty stature is built on experience and credentials, as you mentioned, like having that championship ring or being an all-star. But when you have it and use it that way, the coach doesn't have to worry about the locker room because Chandler has got that covered.
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
And a moment now to reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And Golden State looking at who they've got. The Splash Brothers are the guards. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. And it's Rush in at the 3. And finished off by Bogut. And the Warriors lead by 14.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
And the Suns call time. Last time in Oakland, they lost to the Warriors.
And their last time playing this club, foul trouble became a big problem for them. Their starters had to take an early stint on the bench.
They've just got to be more careful tonight. It's that simple. I mean, those guys are too valuable. They need them on the floor.
Yeah, too many easy buckets coming from inside, and I think he wants to make that a point of emphasis.
I would certainly think so. I mean, if they keep giving up those kinds of easy looks inside, they'll be in big trouble.
Mirza Teletovic is checked in for Tyson Chandler. And Golden State also making a change. Barnes is checked in. Suns trail by 16.
And guys, one thing that we were treated with last year was Steve Kerr's great quotability in post-game interviews and pressers. He said all the right things and deflected praise like a coach who had done it for many years.
The Warriors have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Curry passes to Thompson. Shot on the wing. And it's Golden State with another. And Kerr is so good with the media because, Greg, he was a media member himself for so long. You know that as well as anybody. Clark, I don't think he ever tried his hand at broadcasting, though. I can't see him doing that, could you?
Yeah,
I know.
Right. Yeah, he probably just drone on as a broadcaster and would rarely contribute anything of note. Some guys have what it takes to call games, and Steve just doesn't quite scratch me as that kind of guy.
No. For 3, score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
You know, he's putting on an outstanding offensive display, and he may just be getting warmed up here.
Bledsoe against Curry. Bledsoe can't get that one to drop.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall. And the lead's not getting any smaller. Just an incredibly well-rounded performance here on the road.
And how good a feeling is that for this team to dominate the way they did in front of a hostile crowd? That is a satisfying feeling for the victors.
Now here's Barnes. A 14-point game for him in the win against the Cavaliers in Cleveland. And finished off by Bogut.
And chalk up a few more points for him there. This has been a one-sided game in just about every area.
Absolutely. I echo that sentiment. Their offense, their defense, I mean, it's all been terrific.
Timeout called the Suns. The #1 overall pick in 2005, Andrew Bogut. Great expectations, Greg, for the big Aussie coming in.
Yeah, I mean, a phenomenal rebounder and rim protector. He's got that high basketball IQ from a defensive standpoint. You know, and on offense, he averaged over 20 points a game in college. He's an instinctive passer, just not much more you could ask for.
The Warriors making a switch here. Speights is checked in.
You know, going back to Bogut's fanfare entering the league, was third in Rookie of the Year balloting. Then he went on to have some solid, if unspectacular, years, though his shot blocking and defense were always strong.
Curry against Bledsoe. The feed to Barnes, to the middle, Green. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
It's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses. And guys, one thing people often forget to mention about Bogut, his passing. What sets him apart as a big man is his court vision, and whether it's from the high post, low post, he can create opportunities for his teammates.
John Lure, he's checked in for the Suns. Booker comes in for T.J. Warren. Booker with it, picked up by Thompson. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
How about a look at Harrison Barnes here? How last month turned out for him? 6th in three-point field goal percentage. 8th in field goal percentage, and he's in the top 20 in steals, bringing that focus and intensity at both ends.
And, you know, back to his efficiency from three. You know, defenses are now trying to deny him the basketball, but really not having any success.
Here's Speights. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Speights has got his first points in this one. That'll be a 5-second call. Now at the moment here, let's take a look at our rookie leaderboard and who's putting up the most points per game. Well, you look at Booker, 3rd in the league. He typically dominates out there. He can seemingly score at will.
Well, coming in, you wondered how his talent would translate at this level in terms of scoring. And I gotta say, apparently, it's translating pretty well.
Well, you know, hey, as a rookie, it's always hard to earn the respect of coaches, but he's earned every minute he's gotten this season. Just a terrific offensive threat.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Thompson dishes to Curry. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
That's tipped.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's Speights. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Boy, what a significant turnaround here in the second quarter, after only making 40% from the field in the first.
Passes it to Booker. They need this. Draymond Green pulls it in. Green's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Clark, remember a year ago, Klay Thompson was the subject of trade speculation, possibly, in fact, going to the Timberwolves for Kevin Love.
Yeah, in the end, the Warriors stood pat, and it was a controversial decision at that point, but I don't think there's any question it was a pretty good move for the Warriors right now.
And the Warriors, also inking Thompson to that 4-year, $70 million extension. a big show of faith on their part, and it's looking like money well spent.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for Mirza Teletovic. P.J. Tucker comes in for Brandon Knight, and it's Price in for Eric Bledsoe.
And now Klay Thompson with deeper pockets, but never one to splurge. His father taught him well. I mean, his rookie year, he drove the family hand-me-down. He bought his next car used, so his focus is clearly on the game, not the glitz and glamour.
And Iguodala with a clear path to the hoop. And he misses the fast break layup.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Here's Thompson. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Livingston's got 4 assists in the game. 17 seconds left in the first half. Price off the mark, and the drought continues.
They've shown